What's up? Welcome to Huddle Up. We're your hosts, Grant Cohn, Brandon Deutsch, Mod Sports. Saturday morning. It's mid-February. Combine starts next week, and then the free agency is in a few weeks. So we have a little bit of a dead time. So we're going to rank NFC quarterbacks for fun. We're also going to talk about the worst contract currently on the Niners, the best contract currently on the Niners, and we're going to talk about our expectations for Richard Pearsall. Big year for Richard, the number one young player on the team. I would have to say I don't really consider Brock a young player. He's on a second contract. But first, there is news, and it's confusing. I think we all want Maj's take on this one. Maj, explain what this means. Maxx Crosby just bought a share of Leeds United. Maxx Crosby, the football player, there's a lot of speculation that the Niners are going to make a trade offer for him. The Niners own Leeds, the 49ers Enterprises, which is like the Niners plus Will Ferrell and other celebrities. It doesn't sound like I just want to make sure that Maj knows all the details right now. It doesn't sound like Maxx Crosby is part of 49ers Enterprises, but he is now a business partner with them because they both own this. He's a part owner of this team with it. Does that mean that what does that mean to you, Maj?
Give me that Maxx Crosby's coming to the 49ers. That's what it like. It's what it means. No, I don't really. I feel like maybe is Leeds like a very like open football club because I feel like they have a bunch of owners. Like I feel like it's not even just Maxx Crosby. There's like a bunch of other guys too.
Well, they're all through 49ers Enterprises. I think Will Ferrell is Russell Crowe. These are all investors in Leeds United, which is strange because they're such a bad team.
They are. I think they're getting relegated this year. I don't even think they're in the Prem. So I don't know.
First investment.
When I saw the news, I made a joking tweet saying that he's coming to the Niners. Do I think he is? No.
He posted about it on Instagram and said, winners recognize winners. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to make a joke, but I think our fans would or your fans, Grant, would be pretty mad about it. But winners like winners.
Losers recognize losers. He's a Raider. Now he's investing in Leeds.
Exactly. Well, now he's investing in the Niners, who haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years, right? So, I mean, I had to go there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But
I think it's interesting, though, like this trend of athletes becoming owners. I mean, Brady did it. And we know that Brady and Maxx Crosby seem to have a huge falling out. That seems to be why Maxx Crosby's on the outs with the Raiders. Now it's like Maxx Crosby just became part owner alongside the 49ers, who were Brady's childhood favorite team. It kind of feels like it's a little bit like a shot at Brady too. Like I can do the same thing, and now I'm partners with the team that you freaking wish you were. You're with the Raiders. I'm with the Niners now. I don't know.
I think we'll go to the Niners. I do. I disagree with Mosh here. I think if there's a team that he gets traded to, it's either the Bears or the 49ers. I don't
think he's going to get traded, dude. This happens every offseason. I need to actually, dude, this happened last offseason. Oh, he's going to come to the Niners. I think he's a Raider. I think he's saying.
I think he's traded. I don't know if the Niners are going to be the team that get that. I don't think they have enough. Dude.
He's at Raiders.
Like they're trying to do some back channel stuff to get Maxx Crosby.
Dude, he has Raiders tattooed on his body, and when Clay or their new coach Kubiak came into the building, he was there at 5:30 in the morning. I don't think a guy that wants to get traded from a team is there at 5:30 in the morning. He's not getting traded.
I think he's going to work out 5:30 in the morning one way or another. I think that's just the kind of guy he is.
He's an all-time great.
Yeah, but why would he has a probably a gym in his house. Why would he not work out there? Why would he go to the Raiders facility to Vegas? No other. Facility. Does Fred Warner work out at the 49ers facility right now? No. Maxx Crosby works out of the Raiders one. I mean, he's staying with the Raiders. I'm telling you right now, he's not getting traded.
Staying with the Raiders.
He's getting traded for sure. I don't know if it's the 49ers.
This happens absolutely getting traded. This happens every offseason, dude. No. He's gonna stay with the Raiders.
Let me tell you two things. If the Raiders are smart, which that is a question. They haven't been a well-run org in like a bazillion years.
They're not smart.
If they're moving in the right direction, they should trade him.
Yeah.
They can get a lot in return for him, and they need to rebuild the roster. It's not like they're going to be competitive the next 2 years anyways.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I know they have 100 million cap space. It doesn't matter. The roster sucks. And the second thing is that I wanted to bring up, this kind of reminds me, if he ends up a 49er, this kind of reminds me of the Kawhi Leonard aspiration situation with the Clippers. I don't know if you guys I know Grant probably knows about that. But for the people listening, Uncle Dennis, which was Kawhi's guy, who was helping. Let's just say they went about the cap situation a little weird. They got some extra money allegedly from this company, third party aspiration, which he never did a brand deal for. Even though it claimed that, and it was basically the Clippers are in trouble for cap stuff. It kind of feels like this Leeds thing, like maybe they're giving Crosby, they gave him a deal so that he'd be more interested in forcing his way to the 49ers. I could see that, dude. I mean, he wants to win. He's never going to win with the Raiders, bro. If he goes to the 49ers, they're immediately Super Bowl contenders, even with how ass the rest of the roster is, depth-wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think it's interesting. The fact that he's now an owner of a part owner of Leeds means that he did this deal with Al Guido, Parag Marate, the Yorks. Like he's in business with them. He's employed by the Raiders, but he's literally in business with the top people in the 49ers. That's super. I mean, is George Kittle in business with Al Guido like that? Is anyone on the 49ers in business with the Yorks like that? I mean, I think it's super interesting. It doesn't mean that he'll be on the Niners next year, but it seems like this is like some kind of a marriage that might be inevitable in the future. I don't know. It seems like it seems to me like the Niners are super eager in getting Maxx Crosby. Doesn't mean they can get him, but I think he's interested in joining with them, and we'll see if the Niners have enough. The trade package will probably be a first this year, a first next year, and Mac Jones. And I don't know that would get it done. Do the Raiders want Mac Jones? If they're going to draft Mendoza, would they even want Mac Jones? And if they don't want Mac Jones, who else do you throw in the deal? Ricky Pearsall? What's he worth? Really, like a 4th round pick? Maybe a 4th, 3rd? So I don't know. I don't know what the Niners could, unless they offer 3 first round picks, which I don't know that they would. I don't even know that would get it done.
Well, I think it's also like he's going to want to be traded somewhere where he wants to go, right? Like the problem is he's not getting traded to a team with picks in the top 15. You know what I mean? This is going to be, if it's 2 firsts, it's going to be late first round picks. It's going to be to a contender, whether it be, even the Lions are like the highest pick that he would get traded to.
He also said that he wants to go to the Lions.
Dallas.
I guess Dallas.
They got picks for Micah. They could take those picks and throw it over to the Raiders.
They don't have the balls to do that, to be honest. I don't think they would do that. I think they
so?
desperately they need those 2 picks because their defense is so bad. It's so atrocious. Yeah. They need a DB, they need a linebacker, they need an edge rusher, and they only have 2 firsts, and then they don't have a 2nd, I believe, or 3rd. So I think they'll use both of those picks. I don't think they're going to trade them, at least this year. Crosby, though, like it's Lions, Bears, 49ers. If he gets traded, it's one of those teams. Like I don't think there's any other team, and I think the deal would be 2 firsts for the 49ers, and then I don't think it's Pearsall. I don't think they need a receiver as much as, I mean, they're going to draft one. I don't think they need, like, Jack Bash is fine. He's a good wide receiver too. Pete Carroll just is obsessed with Tyler Lockett. I don't know what he has against him, what dirt he has on Pete Carroll, but like he was using Tyler Lockett like it was 20 years ago or 10 years ago, right? He didn't use any of his rookie receivers. They have some talent. I don't think it would be Pearsall. I think it would be someone like Marquise Siegel or somebody like they'd ask for up. I know they'd ask
if they could trade 3 firsts for Trey Lance, why not trade 3 firsts for Maxx Crosby?
Well, I'm not opposed to it because Lynch is so bad with 1st and 2nd round picks. So like the issue is then you're basically saying, okay, we need to win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy making $50+ million a year and have huge cap restraints basically.
I feel like Maxx Crosby would have 20 sacks on the Niners, like actually on a team where he gets to play with the lead. He's always on the worst team playing from behind. He's way better than Nick Bosa.
I will bet. So good. I'll bet you guys both $5 he doesn't come to the Niners, or I'll bet you $5 he stays with the Raiders.
I'll take that.
$5.
I want $5 from Maj. I need $5 from Maj from that one.
You do. I'll bet that he's not leaving.
He's absolutely
back and forth between Maxx Crosby.
Dude, there was an interview of Maxx Crosby. He's like, dude, this happens every offseason. There's a bunch of drama. Dude, I don't know. What makes you guys think he's going to leave the Raiders?
Because he wants to win. He's old, bro. He's starting to get old.
Because Tom Brady wants to get rid of him.
Both are true. He's not a spring chicken anymore. He's in his prime. Like, look at Myles Garrett, dude. Myles Garrett should be requesting a fucking trade. Excuse my language.
I just think John Lynch is too much of a...
The Raiders should trade the #1 pick that, like, Mendoza's set up to fail, and they should be getting as many picks as possible.
Well, he's going to get... Yeah, I would say that, but Raiders fans would have you freaking sent to prison or death for that. But yeah, I mean, he's going to suck
until 2028 at the earliest.
Yeah, because the rest of the roster is not ready. I mean, their defense is literally just Maxx Crosby. If they're smart, they will trade Maxx Crosby for 2 picks so they can at least, if they take Mendoza, have multiple picks where they can build the rest of the defense and the O-line, right? Like,
all right.
Yeah.